Hello everyone. Thursday night live stream. I thought I changed the topic, but I guess not. Well, let's change the topic first. New video schedule. There. My hectic life. How you doing, Nisi? Thank you. Bracken, how you doing, buddy? Aquarium of Cichlids is here. Lumpy Dog, if you're still here, good to see you. How many, what do we got going on today? Not a whole lot going on today. Kevin, how you doing? Rainbow, made it for the whole thing. Awesome. Jeremy is here. Hello, Sergeant Tank. Hello, Steve. Carl. Bonjour. Buongiorno. Yep, you got it, gal. Cichlids 5. Cookies for Dark. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Matt. Hello, Carl. People are rolling in here. Jack, how you doing, Jack? Whoop, whoop. Justin, Connor. Mar Mendia, if I pronounced that right, I hope. New fan here, loving it. You're getting into betas. Loving it that you're getting into betas, whatever. Yep, they're pretty awesome, I must admit. MJ Aquatics. I always think Michael Jordan Aquatics. Deb Schramm, how you doing? Nathan HC Aqua. Woot, it's been a live stream kind of day for me. Awesome. One time, woot woot. Hey Bracken, always something breeding. Pound Fish Fam. So, I don't know if you saw the title, but there is going to be a new video schedule. Great pronunciation. Nice meeting you. Well, I guess that means I got it right. Occasional Aquatics. How you doing, buddy? Cole's in the house. Cole, I still got to email that company. I'm thinking about getting the 1,000-gallon container, the round one that has the window in it, but I don't know. They kind of seem hit or miss. So I haven't emailed them yet because I'm still kind of on the fence. Yeah, no, I thought you might have something you're excited for. 2 a.m. here. What are they? Bob, are those sour cream and onion Pringles I smell on your breath? Loving the new scratch and sniff tablet. No, never sour cream and onion. Never. My favorite Pringles are just the plain old original. Right now, this is a School of Neons. Good day, Bob. Good day to you. Where's a great place to get discount aquariums? Craigslist or Facebook? Facebook Marketplace being fairly new. I guess it's been around for a few months now, but still a pretty good untapped source. 4:04 p.m. All right. JS Betta says, "Hi Bob, you have the best intros." Yep. Thankfully, I have somebody that makes those for me out of the kindness of his heart, and it's super awesome. I just got a brand new one today, and it is amazing. Hey, before we start, I need your help. I'm setting up 4 20-gallon longs. 2 will be dirted, and I don't know yet on the other 2. Going for fully planted with nanofish. What will Beams Work lights be an okay starter light? Yes, but I have found that they do get dim over time, unfortunately, but they're cheap. And when I mean over time, when I compare like pictures I've taken now to pictures that I've taken like a year ago, you can definitely tell that they are dimmer. There's a bad batch of paint jobs on some of their tubs. I think they actually made it in Malaysia and shipped over. Oh, are actually made. Well, does that mean like the paint is chipping off and going in the water? Because I don't feel like that's a good thing to happen. Love Corey's video on centerpiece fish and nano tanks today. It's 10 a.m. in Australia. What's up from the land down under? Wouldn't it be what's down? Everything is down. Because backwards, right? I don't know. I'm an idiot. I have not seen the video on centerpiece fish in nano tanks today, but that definitely sounds like one I'm going to have to check out. Making a batch of Eco Earth. Interesting. Connor, good night to you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. How many neons you could do an angel? Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. Zach's Tank's Crazy Aquarium Guy. Hello, Bob and fish lovers. Hello, Zach. Bob, it's been a while. What's new that's major besides 15,000 subs? That's pretty much it, my friend. How big will your Cupid cichlids get? I think they're going to get around 4 to 5 inches. Hey, Zach. Hey, Zach. Zach's Tank's Crazy Aquarium Guy does have a pretty awesome channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend it. Lumpy Dog pressing in. Thank you. Hope you're well. Hi, Zach. I finally have a white cloud fry. Only 3 though. My spawns are really small too. And I don't know if it's that they're getting eaten and only a few survive, or if they just are having small spawns. Calcium source for snails. Crushed coral. Cuttlebone. I used oyster shells last time. Crushed oyster shells. Bob, do you ever gravel vac your breeding for profit tank? Nope, I never do, Brian. Never, ever, ever. Anyone know what the plan is for Corvus Whiskey? They should be live streaming at some point tonight. I would say a geophagus like a redhead tapajos if you have sand. Marmendia, I'm currently treating a 10-gallon community tank for velvet that primarily affected my veil-tail betta. What are good signs to look for in the treatment is working? I've never had to treat velvet, so I'm far from an expert. Maybe someone in chat has had that before. But knock on wood, I haven't had it yet. The Aquarium Cowboy, how you doing? Hey y'all, just quickly stopping to say hi. Sorry have to miss the stream, but I gotta do some water changes like shared. Also, if you want to, please sub my channel. I post daily vids. There you go. I terribly butchered that whole paragraph, but that'll happen. Rewording, what does everyone feed their shrimps? Amanda said Bob. All right. Hey, Cowboy. Spoke with Guppy Train today. He said he enjoys your channel, bud. Well, thank you, Turbo Fish. That's cool to know. I enjoy looking at his guppies on his Facebook page, but have yet to buy any. Look at Nathan. He has a question. Centerpiece and a 75. I don't do centerpiece fish, so I'm like the worst to ask. I like schooling fish. I don't really do centerpiece. I mean, I don't know. Can a Mabu puffer live with Ranchu Arandas in a 600-gallon tank? Nope. I really enjoy your Betta 2 videos. Betta videos 2. All right, thank you. My shrimp devour live blackworms. Really? That's interesting. So a Mabu puffer is a tropical fish that requires warm water, and goldfish like cold water, so it would not work out very well. How do you add calcium? Been smashing Cuttlebone. Does that work for snails and shrimp? I have heard other people use Cuttlebone with success. However, I do not use it. Do I want 2 more Bettas? No. Not currently, Sergeant. Thanks, though. I currently use crushed coral and oyster shells. I don't know of any puffers, Amanda, that can go in cold water. Every freshwater puffer that I know of is a tropical species. Can a flower horn live in the same tank as an Oscar? If the tank was big enough, that would work. Not the goldfish need cold water. Again, arg. My guppies rarely breed. Will geophagus dig up my plants? Yes, they are earth eaters, so they will dig up plants. Does coral change the pH then? It generally will raise your pH, yes. Feed Hikari crab cuisine to shrimp helps their shells. Yep, that's pretty good food that I've used quite a bit. Hi Bob, just got my Amazon puffer, Tim's Aquatics. I love Amazon puffers. They are awesome. Oh yeah, eggshells. Eggshells work too for calcium. I should get a freshwater Australian barramundi. Thank you guys taking notes for shrimp foods. Do you know where to buy a Fahaka puffer? I couldn't answer and have found nothing to offer the guy. The only place I can think of is either Aquabid or the Wet Spot Tropical Fish. Video skip. Oh yeah, we do have a topic. It'll be a quick topic. The schedule change is I'm just changing my Thursday from a video to a live stream. So we're going back to 2 live streams a week and 2 videos a week. Whew. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the big announcement. Thanks, Nisi Bob. Yep. LJ Aquatics, hi guys, just arrived. I'm fishless no more. Hey LJ Aquatics, are they still live? Wait, are they still going over there? Can a male jaguar cichlid live in a 75 for life? I don't know how big jaguar cichlids get, but we can look it up real quick. Look at that. It's the very first option. 18 inches. That would be kind of rough for a 75. That would be a rough life. I would say nothing under 120. Yeah, because the 75 is 18 inches deep, and if this thing like 18 inches, that's gonna be tough to turn around in. Hey Bob, have you ever used CO2 splitter that attaches to your regulator? Yes. So I have the dual splitter, which I have used successfully. It took a long time to get it dialed in, and then I have the 6-way splitter that I think is made by Aquatics, maybe, but I've never used it. Where can I buy show quality bettas? I would look on Facebook. There's a lot of Betta Facebook groups. There's even like an auction Facebook group. Don't ask me what it's called though. Maybe somebody knows, but they always have really nice bettas there. But if you're on Facebook, just search Facebook. Let's see if I can find it. Prism Betta auctions. That is a Facebook group. Check it out. What kind of lighting do you use on your special garden? I don't know if you're talking to me. I don't know what that is. Watching red crystal shrimp eat green beans and listening to this. Yep, mine love green beans. Betta bid auctions. That's probably another one. Are you boring? Are you going to breed any fancy plecos besides your zebras? Maybe leopard frogs. The only ones that I'm actually going to attempt to try to breed are the Sultan pleco, the L264, and the zebra. If the leopard plecos spawn just naturally, they are in a tank by themselves, so it could happen, but I'm not specifically trying with them. I just got my newest betta from Prism Bettas. Have a video on unboxing a Prism Betta fish. There you go, check it out, JS Bettas. I'm planning to start a 40-gallon planted tank with a pair of Bolivian rams. Anyone have suggestions for tank mates? You can do dwarf neon rainbows. Basically, any schooling fish, smaller schooling fish that'll stay at the top column, and you'll do just fine. I'm also raising a black orchid crown-tail betta. That is my favorite crown-tail, is the black orchid. I will need to rehome them to anyone in the U.S. I will need to rehome them to anyone in the U.S. Yes, those are by far my favorite bettas. Favorite carpeting plant for a low-tech tank, dwarf chainsword or dwarf hairgrass. I've done both. Not nearly, I wouldn't call them low-tech tanks because I do use like fertilizers, and I would say definitely medium light. But a low-tech tank would be, what I consider would be a low-tech would be no fertilizer and low light. I don't think anything's going to work out well there. I got invasive wall lizards where I live. How long is stream? 1 hour. So my streams are still going to be 1 hour. My Thursday streams going forward, though, I'm going to try to have a guest on every Thursday stream going forward. I've already got 3 lined up. So, yep, always going to try to have a guest. Glossostigma, low tech. That's one that I've heard a lot of people use, but I've always killed it. That plant is... That plant is on my hit list. Any tips on keeping baby tears? Lots and lots of light and CO2. I guess that's dwarf baby tears. Regular baby tears is not so hard to grow, but dwarf baby tears definitely is I would consider a high tech. low, medium light, and minimal ferts. And you see, if you're just doing like medium light with the Aquarium Co-op fertilizer, the Easy Green, then Dwarf Sag is a good one. But I don't really consider Dwarf Sag to be like a carpeting plant. It can be if you have a lot of light, but if you have low light, it'll basically, even though it's called dwarf, it'll still grow really tall if you have low light because it's trying to get to the light. But it is still a good one. Micro chainsword and dwarf hairgrass, or even dwarf chainsword. Just be prepared to wait a long time in a medium low tech tank, but they will grow just very slow. Yes, AMA Aquatics. Most likely. To get anything to really carpet, you need highlight, but something like dwarf hairgrass could work. Yeah, if you look at my channel, my 30-gallon long planted tank, while it is highlight, I really don't fertilize it but once a week, and there's no CO2, and it is highlight though, but it does have carpeted dwarf hairgrass, and even under the highlight, it still took like 8 months to carpet. However, in a 10-gallon tank with micro sword, with low light, so it was a 10-gallon tank which is 20 inches long, and then it just had the cheap Phoenix light on it, like a 16-inch Phoenix light, and it was able to carpet, but it took forever. And then I tore it all down. Anything I should know about before getting some whiptail catfish? Well, there's lots of different species, but treat them like plecos. Bob, I just got my very first African cichlids this week. Awesome, fish nerd. What do you get? Is it on your channel? I hope it's not on your channel because I don't feel like a douche. Let me look. Would fert tabs help Java moss? Nope. I mean, if you're planting the roots of Java... Oh, wait. Java moss or Java fern? Java moss? No, not at all. Okay, I don't see it on your channel, so good. I was gonna say, I feel like I didn't miss that video. How do you think the Phoenix Fuge Ray clip light on a 5-gallon tank would do? I have it right here. Or no, this is the... That's the Planet Plus clip light. But it works. The Planet Plus works on a... This is a 9-gallon. So the Fuge Ray, which is, I think they're entry level. Just the regular, like 7K. I think. It would work. It should work just fine. Multi-tank addiction, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for the message on Facebook. I really appreciate it. Hey guys, 109 people watching and 54 thumbs up. Yes, this is the nice thing so far about the Thursday stream, is not a lot of people know about it, so it is a little bit smaller, a little bit more low-key, which, you know, has its advantages. Video about getting them coming out tomorrow. Insider scoop, Hemicromis moanda. Awesome. I've set up a 20-gallon tank, and it's got cold water theme going on, so I want to keep cold water, freshwater fish. Any stocking ideas? There are lots of articles. If you Google cold water like aquarium fish, it should come up with a lot of articles. Now, one of my favorite is just actually the white cloud minnow. I happen to have the longfin white cloud, but there's lots of different varieties. And I think the paradise fish is a good one, but not... It can be a community. It's one of those fish that will either kill everything or it can be a community fish. Let's see. Hill stream loaches, shrimp, obviously. There's a few species of loaches that'll go cold water. But yeah, there's lots of articles. Let's see. You, Joey, and AquaPros are best YouTubers for fish. Well, I don't know that I'm one of the best, but thanks. I really appreciate it. Appreciate your advice. Thank you. Steenfott Aquatics. What would you breed in a for-profit in a 20 long besides plecos or shrimp? Guppies. Definitely guppies. Longfin white clouds are $10 at one of my LFS, which is why I don't have any yet. It sounds like you need to save up and get some and then sell them, because that's ridiculous. I think I bought mine for like $1. $1 or maybe $2. I don't remember, but white clouds are normally pretty cheap, even the fancier ones. Let's see. Did a fundraiser at my school to get my old biology teacher a tank. We bought a 20-gallon long. Was wondering what we should put in it for the students to watch an ecosystem grow and collect data. Live plants, obviously, right? That's a no-brainer. But easy live plants, right? Like anubias, java ferns, crypts. And then usually something that's really popular is stuff that breeds really easily, like guppies or shrimp, things like that. Shrimp are actually really popular, I found. A dollar sad face. I can't remember. I bought them so long ago, but I always had like, I never really liked white cloud minnows, but they were cheap enough for me to try. So, and now I love them. I'm sure it wasn't $1. It's probably like $2 or $3. It wasn't very much though. Let's see, dude. In my LFS, I bought a purple harlequins for $13. Whoa, Jody. Whoa. I don't know where you live, but I need to be selling fish there. Wow. Did the Monte Carlo grow for me? Hard cheese, it did not. However, it has not died yet. So there's hope. There's hope that it still might be transitioning. I got white clouds from PetSmart for $1.50. Yes, but the long fin white clouds are a little bit more expensive. But sometimes you can get the just regular white clouds on sale for like 69 cents or 2 for $1. But I've never seen the long fin white clouds at a chain store before. Hit like and share. Yeah, thank you, V-Stag. Let's see. There, I just liked my own stream. Monte Carlo is slow like dwarf baby tears. Monte Carlo and dwarf baby tears should take off once they're happy, but it takes a long time, I feel, to make them happy. Would you put Siamese in your tank? If you mean Siamese algae eaters, yes, as long as I had a long-term plan that didn't include giving them back to the fish store after they do their job. I see a lot of people buy Siamese algae eaters to eat their algae, and then they grow to like 6-7 inches, and people are like, I got this big fish now, and then they do stuff that they shouldn't do, like give it away or worse. I don't know who the heck this is. 855 number, you know that's spam. I can get white clouds for 25 cents. They are sold as feeders. Yeah, that too. You can go to Petco, or is it PetSmart? I don't remember. One of them in my area has them really cheap as feeders. I got a dozen longfin white clouds last week, $2 each. That's more like it. Answer your phone. I would answer it if it wasn't a like marketer. Here, let's find out who this was. Now it's gonna bug me. Although it's probably looking at someone trying to sell me a timeshare or something. I can guarantee it. Watch it be like a lawyer. Let's see. Apparently this number has called me before because I have looked it up. I got a call, no number, no number. It's probably Comcast. Yep, Comcast. How'd I know? They've been trying to sell me their stupid security system, which is god-awful. It's really... I work for Comcast, trust me. I know it's bad. Let's see. Put it on speaker. If I'd known it was Comcast when I called, I would have answered it. Because, like I said, I used to work there, so I know the runaround. Vancouver Island. What's a good combo? And 20 long with rams. I breed them. Can just give some fry to the teacher and buy something to go with the rams. What's a good combo with rams? I would say some kind of tetra. Again, something that's going to stay off the bottom, because when they breed, they're going to protect the bottom of the tank. What can my mom feed her auto after it's done cleaning up the algae in her 10-gallon tank? Algae wafers. B-Nev says, read my last comment, please. B-Nevs. I have a 45-gallon guppy tank, and the only plants are Java moss and Amazon sword. How would I go about converting it to a tank like your breeding for profit tank? I also have like 100 RCS I could add. You really don't have to do anything. You could just add the shrimp in there altogether. As long as you have enough moss for everything to hide, you'll do just fine. Now, if you're wanting to throw in plecos, like mine, because I have plecos, shrimp, and guppies, you're gonna have to get rid of the Amazon sword because the bristlenose plecos will eat Amazon swords. Is it better to breed random mixed guppies for profit or a specific type? If you're truly doing it for profit, it depends on who you're selling to. If you're gonna do private sales like on Aquabid, you're probably gonna want a specific type. If you're just trading them in for in-store credit like I do, I get the same amount for fancy color strains as I do for just a regular fancy guppy, if that makes sense. So if you notice on my breeding for profit tank, I used to just have the red Moscow, and I got bored of them, and I introduced like some type of pineapple sunset something or other, just to mix up the color a little bit. And the specific reason why I did that is because I'll get the same amount no matter what when I take them into my local fish store. So any cheaper places to get fish around Vancouver area? It is quite expensive here. I don't know that area. Sorry. Too bad Flynn's Fish Farm's not here. He would know. Is it safe to move a 55 that's full of substrate with no or little water? I will not say at all. I'm not going to say yes and then have you crack your tank. I'm not going to be responsible for that. I'm in New Brunswick. I want to get a pair of rainbow snakeheads, $200 for the pair. Priscilla is here. Just barely made it. Barely, still got a half hour to go. Oh yeah, Bracken brings up a good point. Vancouver, BC or Washington. If you're in Vancouver, BC, you should be going to the Wet Spot Tropical Fish. I'm not saying they're the cheapest, but they have fairly reasonable pricing. Aiden says, I have 1 angel, 2 bristlenose plecos, 8 bronze corridors, and a breeding pair of cribs, and a 30-gallon bio-class tank. Trying to lay pressure on my teacher to email you. Well, if she already has the tank, what am I supposed to do? Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Rob. I will return the favor. Vancouver Island, BC. Yep. Okay, Cichlid 5. I can't help you there. What type for guppies? What type for guppies in the breeding fish for profit tank? What type are my guppies? Mine now that I've ruined the strain are just regular fancy guppies. It's only a 4-hour drive one way. How is your eBay light doing? I'm setting up a 29-gallon low-tech and want an inexpensive light. What would you recommend? So, Marnie, the light is actually really, really amazing. However, I have not found one that's longer than 20 inches. I want to try it on a 40-gallon breeder, and that brand I could not find for anything over 20 inches. Maybe if Zach's Tank's Crazy Aquarium guy's here, he can tell me if they actually make one, because he was the one that recommended it to me. But I can't find anything that'll fit anything larger than a 20-gallon, 10-gallon tank, and it's kind of frustrating. What plecos are good for breeding for profit in your area, Bob? So all plecos are generally good for breeding to make some money. I breed bristlenose plecos because they always sell, they're cheap. But if you take like L239, which is roughly like a $20 or $30 pleco, and you can produce like 20 fry, you know, you're gonna make a good profit, but you're not gonna do it. It's kind of, you're not gonna make as many as them as you would a bristlenose pleco that sells for less. So really, any of them, I think, as long as you have a buyer, you could do good with breeding. We need to plan a BC Canada meetup. Yep, pretty soon I'll be able to get into Canada. I can't get into Canada right now. Since I'm a breeder, how do you empty a tank of all fry so I don't introduce a mix? I don't. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I ever had to do that. I don't. It would be such a long process. Yep, there are so many in the Java Moss hiding. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. Like, I would love to get rid of all my red cherry shrimp and do like orange or yellow, just a different color to mix it up. Even like the blue pearls, I think, something like that. Just anything to mix it up. But I would never ever be able to get rid of all of those red cherry shrimp unless I completely emptied the tank, which I would just probably end up killing thousands of cherry shrimp. Jadrin Aquatics, I see people talking to you. Are you here? There you are. But I'm going to do it all for free with free shipping. Uh-oh, what are we talking about? I'm already doing the check out the video. Jadrin Aquatics, you sent me an email asking permission to do something. I don't remember what it was, but you have permission. Whatever it is you were asking, the answer is yes. I don't remember what it was, though. You can't get into Canada. What do you do? There's a lot of countries I can't get into. Bob, I'll trade you one Alaska rock for your shrimps. I could send you shrimps. I've never sent shrimps ever in my life, but I'd try it. A 50 watt heater is big enough for a 5.5 gallon pea puffer? Yes. I use 50 watt heaters in everything up to 40 gallons. So yeah, you're just fine. The biggest one in that series is 2 feet, but they have another series a little bit more expensive, but even stronger, or just buy 2 of them for a bigger tank. The problem with me is I'm very short on outlets. When you have as many tanks as I do, you kind of run out of power, so I need one light, not power, but power outlets, and there's just something about hooking up multiple strips that kind of make me nervous, so I would definitely spring for the longer, just to go from 1 cord to 2. The turtle girl says, Bob, I'm sorry about your Betta. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. For anyone unfamiliar or missed, so on my Monday live stream, I said I was gonna have to put a Betta down. She didn't make it long enough. He didn't make it long enough and passed away. It was really weird. So when I went to pick the Betta out, it like just exploded into like, just imagine like a feather pillow exploding and just feathers everywhere. Well, that's what happened to this fish, and it was really odd. I've never seen anything like that before, and I also don't know what happened to it. But it was one of the first Betta fish that I ever got, and yeah, it kind of sucked. It was actually my favorite Betta for a really long time. That being said, my first Bettas I bought as huge. They came in as huge adults, so they were probably like retired breeders that were really old, and I hate buying adult fish, and I never do it if I have a choice of buying fry or adult fish, I'll always buy fry. One, because it's a way better value. I love watching fish grow up, and I know how long it should live. Like now, he might have just died of old age. I don't know, because I don't know how old it was. What do you think of Petco brand sand? I've never used it, Matt, but I can't imagine there's anything wrong with it. Let's see. I can't list emails in the chat. I'm not a moderator. Nope. You cannot do links or emails, I believe. Fireworks? I like fireworks. Let's see. Yeah, just check out everyone's channel. You should just be on everyone's channel anyways. Michael's Fish Room, how you doing? Next week, Michael's Fish Room will be my first guest, so that'll be nice. Bob, you need to mod Jadrin. I don't think I need to. Do I need more mods? That definitely doesn't sound like an old age death to me. Wasn't missing part of its face. Yes, it was missing part of its face. Big City Bettas, how you doing? Yes, and so the photo of it is on Instagram. So I did post a photo of it on Instagram. I don't like to, I don't know. Anyways, it's on Instagram. It's hard to tell. I tried to use I should have taken a picture of it after I took it out. It was like, it's basically like once I touched it, all of its scales fell off and just exploded everywhere. It was really weird. Michael and Bob together, freaking awesome. Hello everyone, that works. Hi everyone, just stopped by to say hi. That doesn't sound like, yep. So, yeah, I'm kind of in a Betta slump right now. I'm still kind of sad about that, but you know, we'll move on. What's your position on having Tangs and Malawi in the same tank? So I obviously have a mixed African tank where I have all 3 lakes in one tank, and as long as you match like-minded fish as far as temperament and size, I feel that it's okay, and it's worked for me. Now, the Tanganyikans I have in with my Malawis and Victorians are the Neolamprologus tetracephalus, whatever, however you pronounce that, which are one of the angriest Tanganyikan cichlids. So they can definitely hold their own with fish that are way bigger than them. And they're actually the boss of the tank. Even though I have some laticeps in there that are like 8 inches and still growing, they still even push them around. Rob Hicks Aquarium says, "Hi Michael, love the room tour you just did. I want your fish." I do not have pea puffers. I do not. Oliver Dean, more follow-up on that. The reason I don't post that tank very often, I think I show it like once every 3 months. And I did just have it in a recent video. I don't remember which one. It was one of the days in the fish room videos. Is that every time I post that, I get so much hate. There's all the old timers really hate me when they see that tank. What size are Amazon puffers and what tank size? Amazon puffers are around 4 inches, and depending on how many you get, I don't feel like I would put anything on any of them. Even one, I feel like I wouldn't put it in a smaller than 40 gallon. Dean H, how you doing, buddy? Why are you not a moderator? How's Microsteen my favorite fish? That guy is a trooper, man. He's living with angelfish. He's living with a Mabu puffer. Granted, the Mabu puffer is just a big cuddly, wuddly bear that wouldn't hurt anyone. But still, the fact that the angelfish don't eat him is pretty amazing. But still doing great. How was little Steen after the gluttonous snail fest? He was hungry even hours later. Even hours later, he was still hungry. Every time Bob streams, I am in the car. Do you still have your red show Betta? Interested? Still? Interested? Still? I don't know what that means, but yes, I certainly have the red show Betta. And it looks even better now. And it's really grown on me. And if you're asking if I'm interested in getting rid of it, I'm never getting rid of it. It's actually going to go where my male just died in the 20-gallon planted tank. So he will be in a video shortly. Microsteen should get his own tank. Well, that's not very nice because they are African cichlids and they do like to be around their own kind. But I do have so it's a yellow lab. Microsteen is a yellow lab, and I do have about 20 of them growing out right now that are a little bit bigger than him. But eventually he'll be in with a bunch of buddies, and then we'll never know who Microsteen is because they're all yellow and they all look the same. Taylor Steenfott says, "Hey, I'm late, but I'm here. Hello." Hi, Taylor Steenfott. Are you related? Fancy Tail Aquatics. I used the suction cup and hook. What? I used a suction cup with a hook and poked a hole in the cuttlebone for my snails. They can munch on it whenever they please. So this is something I've been curious about. I don't know that they actually eat the cuttlebone. I just think that the calcium... Do they eat the cuttlebone? I've always wondered, because I've never used cuttlebone. Do they eat the calcium, or does the cuttlebone just add calcium to the water? Why did I just laugh? Sorry, it's nothing against you, HC Aqua. It's just because she has the same last name. We are not related. But... she does have the same last name. It's a clue. It's a hint. It's a hint. What can I have on my guppies that won't eat my fry? Small nanofish. Moving sucks. Over 15 tanks and lots of pets. I'm glad I'm done. Can finally sit down and watch your live stream. It's been almost a month. Yep. Moving with fish tanks is a pain. I rescued a mustard green crowntail from Walmart. That sounds amazing. 2 months ago, and he's the happiest fish I have. His colors have gotten significantly brighter. That sounds like a really cool looking fish. Hit that like button, folks, if you like. Yep, yo, 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 hey all, hey dang tanks. Did, huh? No, it's only been what? Hi everyone and Bob. Hello, Barbara Jackson. Let's see, I love the looks of the yellow lab. Mine is the second biggest in my tank. My favorite, so I have a bunch of yellow labs growing out, and I also have a bunch of blue dolphins growing out. And I think those two fish in the same tank look amazing. So I'm going to do it. Yep. Sorry for the loss of your Betta. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked. Depends on the state. Jeez. Is Bob secretly married? I don't know that it's a secret. My homemade root tabs are banana peel, dirt, and fish food. Banana peel, dirt, and fish food. Huh. That sounds very interesting. Am I late? Is this a random unscheduled programming? So, Kayla C, the Nano Chick, I am changing my video schedule. We are going from 3 videos a week down to 2 videos a week, and from 1 live stream a week up to 2. So basically, I used to have a video that would come out on Thursday. Instead of that, we're back to the Thursday live stream now that summer's over, which was the plan from the start when I dropped my Thursday live stream, what, 3-4 months ago, however long. So yeah, 2 videos, 2 live streams every week. My life is upside down. All right, hopefully that's a good thing. Kai says, I was wondering why you call it Betta and not Beta, because Betta is the correct actual pronunciation. Beta is just something that has happened over time, and a lot of people say beta. When I say beta, I get 1,000 angry people telling me to call it Betta. When I say Betta, I get 1,000,000 different people yelling at me and say that it's pronounced beta. So I just prefer to pronounce it the correct way. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I don't care either way. Sometimes I say beta, but most of the times I say Betta. Everyone knows what you're talking about anyway, so. But Betta is the correct English pronunciation. Lumpy Dog. Rick's in the house. I think Rick's been in the house. Unless you're talking about the Rick, which you're probably not. Hello, everyone. I don't like this icon at all. Oh, Mr. Science Geek is here. I feel like you've been here for a while and I just forgot to say hi. Yeah, you're way up here. Oh, no, this is where I saw you. Hey all, sorry I'm late. Didn't get the notification. Glad to see you on a Thursday night. Yep. Have you got the plants in the aquarium yet? I've been here for just a few minutes. How are you, Carlos? See, you can't... When you're addressing people, you gotta say their YouTube name, not their real name, because I know of about 3 Carloses that are in the live chat right now, and I have no idea. I know who you're talking about, but I might not always know who you're talking about. That's funny, my husband gets visibly angry when I say Betta rather than Beta. Yep. So it's a certain demographic. I've found that when I call it Betta, I get older people yelling at me, and when I call it Beta, I get younger people yelling at me. And actually, you want to know, Taylor Nicole Dean did a pretty good video on Betta versus Beta, where she says, yes, Beta is not the correct way to pronounce it. However, Beta is kind of what's known everywhere, right? So in the end, like she says, who gives a crap? Y'all know what we're talking about. And you know, I'll also throw in the y'all. Y'all, when did you and Taylor get married? Be right back, it's storming again. I gave 2 Bettas at Walmart a water change in front of their employees. The water was disgusting and smelled bad. I've actually heard of people doing that, Rick, and I kind of want to do it. I would, oh, and we can't miss the $2 super chat from Dan Gavioli, who has an amazing fancy goldfish. Bring back the Rick. I'm pretty sure I started my live streams on that. Bob, do I say it right? I don't know. I don't even pay attention. When somebody says Betta or Beta, like, it doesn't even... I just know what you're talking about, so I don't even pay attention on how people say it. Because really, as long as I know what you're saying, I don't care how you say it. Let's see. Any suggestions to get calcium to mystery snails using something laying around the house? Eggshells. I don't know if you make eggs, but that was something that I forgot that somebody mentioned earlier. Hey, Bob from Trinidad. Steve, you must be my one person from Trinidad that watches me. Believe it or not, I do look at my demographics and break down every single country that watches my channel. And there's actually about 12 of you in Trinidad that watch my channel, and I don't know why I think that's cool, but I just do. Taylor says, I just call mine Bob Finn. Yep, that's his name. And there's Jose with the English professors there. Professor. Steenfott Aquatics, careful now, you will bring out the Betta police. Yep. As a matter of fact, one of my bettas, I actually named Betta. So, I call it Betta the Betta fish. You can find pothos at Home Depot or Lowe's in the houseplant area. Yes, sorry if I missed that question. Thank you, Deb. What happened to your white Dumbo ear? I still got it. He was in my video that was planting a 10-gallon Betta tank. Although he's not so white anymore. Or if you're talking about the white one that just died, I don't know what happened to it. Rurutu. Bob is pronounced I Poppy. Okay. Jeez. What is a Betta? You have two of them. You know what they are. Nope, I'm from Trinidad also. See? Well, remember, I said there was 12 of them. Of course, I think like my chat is lagging behind my chat that's coming out of my mouth is lagging behind the chat that's on the screen. But yes, there are about 12 people in Trinidad that watch my channel. But anyways, back to Bettas and Walmart. So I have 4 Walmarts by me within like a 5-mile radius. It's awful. And none of them sell Bettas. I would make a video and I would go in and do water changes. I would steal water out of their water section and go do water changes right in front of them. I think that would be an awesome video. I'm from Trinidad. Nice. I got the Trinidad following. I'm from Trinidad too. See? Trinidad, I guess, is the best represented country in the live stream. I have 12 people watching, and about half of them are here right now. Just saying. Job Tetra Tanks. Thanks for bringing back the Thursday live stream. It's been a boring day since you left. Well, thank you for the $5 super chat. Yep. Now, the other announcement is I will never bring back the Saturday live stream ever. So that one's gone for good. Weekends are off limits. Thanks for teachers. I'm a little broke this week. Well, if you're a little broke this week, Barbara, don't be donating. Although we do appreciate it. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot. Awesome, Barbara, for the super chat. I have a 20. Yes, thank you. I have a 20 long in my dorm room. Ready for fish, cycled. I honestly can't decide what I want. Aquatic life. I would do epistogrammas. If you can find a pair of epistos and some sort of schooling fish, like 6 tetras or rasboras, I think that would be awesome. Never say never. Yep. Remember when I used to say that I would never get betta fish? Rob Hicks Aquarium, Creative Pet Store in Victoria, BC is a good fish store. What is your favorite type of episto? The Inca 50. And the scientific name starts with an N, I believe. Epistogramma Inca. It's such a weird common name. The common name is Inca 50, which is so weird. Oh no, Epistogramma benchai. I was way off. There is an N in it though, so I wasn't totally wrong. Oh, Life with Pets. I did see you. Sorry. Hello. Let's see. It's good to catch a live stream. I'm so far behind on videos and feel so out of the loop. Still got no power after 6 days. I've only had 2 people tell me I say Betta wrong. I get so many comments. So many comments. I normally just delete them all. If I'm bored and have nothing to do and I'm cruising around on my YouTube, I'll just delete them all because they piss me off. Just kidding. They don't make me mad. Crayfish are illegal where I am. That is true. That is true. Let's see. Zach's Tank's Crazy Aquarium Guy. I am sure you have a lot of people from Sweden, but I am one of the few that is awake 2 a.m. Sweden is pretty highly, usually about 300 views per video come from Sweden, so that's pretty good. I mean, maybe like 299 of them are you rewatching my video. Just kidding. I opened a Betta can of worms. Yep. This is a great one to be your first. Let us know if you have any questions. Oh, do we got a first timer? Where is it? Oh, Orlando Ruiz. Sorry I missed you there. I'm from the United States of America. Does that count? Yes, definitely. Like, obviously, U.S. is by far the largest. Well, Mr. Science Geek got you there. If this is your first, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Still no power. Hopefully your animals are doing well, though. I have a brother on the island going to have to come over there soon and check it out. I do watch your videos a lot. I end up rewatching a lot of videos, too. Normally, the only time I watch YouTube videos is when I'm going to bed, and so I'll fall asleep watching them. Not saying that the video is boring. That's just what I do when I go to sleep, and so I have to keep, like, a video that's maybe like 45 minutes long. Like Michael's Fish Room had a video of a Japanese fish store that he did a tour of. It was like 45 minutes long. It took me like 2 weeks to get through it. Not because it was boring, just because I kept falling asleep. Bought Bacopa online. Been in the tanks for 3 days. Seems like it's dying. Any clue? So a lot of the times your plants will die back, especially if you buy them online. They're usually grown out of water. And then when you put them in water, it'll drop all the leaves and then grow underwater leaves because they are different. So hopefully that's what's happening, depending on where you bought it. I've bought plants on eBay a few times, and every single time they just die. They just turn to mush. So I did that just to check the quality, and like I thought they were bad. But hopefully yours are just transitioning from immersed grown to submerged grown. Would a rock pile of crushed... Where did that go? Would a rock... I see you there, Priscilla. Hang on just a second. Would a rock pile of crushed dragonstone be ideal for a shrimp nursery? I feel like it would be good. I mean, depending on the type of shrimp, kind of. But I can't see it being a bad thing for any shrimp, really. Priscilla MK Art, who has an awesome channel. Thanks for teachers. Thank you, Priscilla. Priscilla with the $5 super chat. Everyone should definitely check out her channel. I love the time-lapse painting videos of fish. Let's see. Barbara Jackson. Unless he's super aggressive, I'd say give it a shot. Steve says, thank you, Big City Bettas, for answering questions. I blame you, Corey and Joey, having 5 tanks, 1 flower horn, 1 discus tank starting up, mixed angels, and 200 Texan fry. Yes, we got 7 minutes to go. Thanks for reminding me, Taylor. Let's see. I'm in bed right now listening to you and playing Clash of Clans. Oh, people actually play that game? I see the commercial all the time when I watch YouTube on my phone. I've never played it though. Nisi, if it wasn't so hot, 92 degrees Fahrenheit in the house and lack of sleep, it wouldn't be so bad. The only thing keeping the fish alive is battery-powered air pumps. The tanks are really hot. So far, knock on wood, I've been lucky and only lost power for 20 hours is the longest I've gone without power. And the other nice thing is most every single tank of mine has plants in it, so they could go a very long time through a power outage. Because I'm never gonna have like nitrate spikes, things like that. That's a Facebook group, isn't it? I don't use Facebook. Not sure, but sure. Let's see. Big Brother. Yep. I'm not leaving to watch Big Brother. It just happens to be on at the hour mark. Wow, you still have no power life. Yep. JH Aquatics has checked in for people who watch Fish Fam News. JH Aquatics is doing well and said that the news is blowing everything way out of proportion. Where's he at? The Virgin Islands? Someone remind me where he's at. The Virgin Island, somewhere. I don't think it's the Virgin Islands. Somewhere else. But apparently, it's not as bad as the news is making it out to be. So that's good news. Of course, the news always blows everything out of proportion, right? Sensationalism. Got to get those ratings. Flynn's Fish Farm, we were looking for you earlier. Good fish stores in your area, Flynn. Go, name a couple, if there are any. Let's see, Bob. Bob will live stream with guests Thursdays at 5 Pacific, and Saturdays are not coming back. That is true. Oh, did somebody ask about the new schedule? The new schedule is Monday, Thursday live streams, Tuesday, Saturday videos. Barbara says, Big City Bettas, thanks. I think I will try it. She definitely knows what she's talking about, so... JH Aquatics is in St. John, U.S. Virgin... Oh, it is the Virgin Islands. Okay, so I was right. Well, he is doing fine for anyone that was wondering. What do I think about Ariel Betta? I don't know what that is. Should I know what that is? Am I a complete noob for not knowing what that is? I guess I'll have to Google it. Snow White Platinum Half Moon Betta. Oh, is it the pattern of her hair? What? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what... Ariel Betta is a YouTube channel. Yeah, apparently I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I have no idea. You said you will do the same amounts of videos. It is the same amount of... It's still 4 videos a week, right? It's still 4 videos a week. Like Momo Bettas. I'm still undecided on Momo's Bettas. So we'll see. Although the females that I got are looking spectacular. Ariel Bettas is a breeder on eBay. Oh. Well, then I don't think anything of Ariel because I have no idea who she is. Sorry. Check me out on Instagram. I show lots of my Bettas. I didn't pay attention for the last 30 minutes, so what's the new schedule? Videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays, live streams on Monday and Thursday. What are Momo Bettas? Momo Betta is a seller. He is a seller on Facebook. Is big green leaves on Bacopa a sign of it being grown out of the water? Yes, they're usually small leaves, like a ½ inch. Is there any way I could put a piece of wood in from outside my aquarium? So like a piece of wood that you got outside into your aquarium. Yes, you just need to make sure you clean it. A lot of people boil wood. I've never done it. I just let my wood soak for months on end, and then I clean it with a little hydrogen peroxide and put it in the tank. Is the green dragon bristlenose? I've heard it referred to something else too. I've only heard of green dragon. There's longfin green dragon. There's green dragon bristlenose, and then there's longfin green dragons. I don't consider the short fin to be dragon, but that's just my elitist view on bristlenose plecos. Hey Bob, I was the guy asking you what happened to your Betta on Instagram. Yep, I don't know. Dion0226, how you doing, buddy? I just called you Betta. How you doing, Betta? How you doing, buddy? Momo and Ariel are run by the same woman. I've had some bad experiences with that breeder, but make your own choices. Yeah, the only reason I'm on the fence is because the male came in pretty haggardly. Yes, he had amazing colors, but he was kind of beat up. And did it happen in shipping? Did he ship it that way? She ship it that way? I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but yeah, so I'm still undecided. For your background video length, what format upload? It has to be 1080p and at least 5 minutes long, but it doesn't really need to be over 10 minutes long. Yickadee. Thanks to foreign. I'm looking for fish stores out your way that have good fish, not a PetSmart store. Do you know where Corey is streaming later? Corvus Ocean. Who I believe is down by where you live. What's your opinion on chocolate zebra plecos? I think they're pretty cool. But then, I think pretty much all plecos are cool, so... Yep. V-Stag, hello sir. Alright, we got 1 minute, so... Time to wind it down. Hopefully everyone left a like. We hit 100 likes, so that's pretty good for a low-key stream. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Don't forget, we're going to be doing this every Monday and Thursday now. going forward. Thursday, we should have guests on every single Thursday, so that should be a lot of fun. And I've already got the first 3 guests are already lined up. The first is going to be Michael's Fish Room. We're going to have Simply Betta on, hopefully the week after that. And then the week after that should be... I don't know for sure. I still have to verify it, so I'm not going to say who that is. But he is a regular on my channel, so it should be a lot of fun. But once I confirm it, I will tell you who it is. Peace out, Bob. Thank you, Danks Tanks. Thanks, everyone. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed just hanging out and talking with fish nerds, so thanks a lot, and we'll see everyone on Monday.